ladies and gentlemen. Once the screen catches up. Once the screen catches up, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Hello, James. Hello, AQ. Am I gonna eat dirt in this arena battle? Probably. The path has already been opened. Open the door and step inside. Proof of your right to challenge the ordeal is inside in hand. Ah, good day. Nice to see you. So, would you like to participate again? Oh, is that an invitation I see? Could I trouble you to hand it over? Thank you. You may now challenge the hard arena whenever you see fit. Well, what would you like to do now? I will join the tournament and do the hard arena. Am I going to eat dirt? Only one way to find out. Splendid. You know, for a minute there, I read gentle friend as girlfriend. I'm like, mysterious girlfriend. Dang. Mysterious girlfriend has an incredible handlebar mustache going on there. Well then, if you don't mind following me. The arena! Hard. And the... the Fist of the North Star art just goes incredibly. Feel the sting of the Swordmaster's blade! Are we actually gonna fight Low? Like, or are we gonna fight the Schwarzritter? You cleared Guardian Tales World 20. Damn. Last I was following it, they were up to World 13. It hit you in the field. It hurt you in the field as hard as World 11. Wow. I mean, is Guardian Tales' storytelling that consistent? Or is World 20 just a real high? Talking about the Chancellor, who I put in the thumbnail. I'm running out of people to put in the thumbnail. I'm gonna have to start zooming in on group shots. For the entry into the third dungeon, Julia, Mueller, Josette, Agate, Tita, and Ren say something unique. Ren says something slightly different to the rest of them too. There, Solaris. Oh, let's get into this fight. I wanted to hang on it just so we could appreciate the art all that longer, but the show has to go on. Oh, look at these Jaegers. It's now the moment you've been waiting for. The mysterious girlfriend has become the cheerful host. Tonight, 4 new challengers will be stepping up to the plate and challenging the hard arena. So let's get right to introducing our fierce fighters, shall we? In the blue corner, we are led by Father Kevin Graham of Assumption Church's Grouse Ritter. Standing against them in the red corner, we have the mysterious team, Black Jaegers. Let the first round begin! Ready your weapons! Fight! Love the arena battle. Music. I'm gonna crack my, Well, I can't go straight into the Thunder God kick. I need to distend first. Ren. Clock yourself up to the EX factor. Sheriff, you have absolutely nothing that you can do, so... I guess you can clock yourself up as well. Uh-oh. They're called Death Blade. Does that mean that they actually do inflict death? Let's throw out a sacrifice arrow. Get everyone's seeps up. Alright, I need to get a cast on Sherazard, but that will have to wait until after I get the rest of my actions. Thunder God Kick! Oh, baby, baby, baby-o. Okay, every single time they try casting Death Blade, it gives me a mini heart attack, which is probably on brand. Dang! Charizard has a little bit of everything. She got painted with the colors of the status effect wind. Yeah, she can only use items. Oh well. Oh. Right, Purging Bomb. Poison Seal Blind. Okay, so Seal is the one that I keep calling Paralysis. Well, keep on schmouting. Damn! Thunder God Kick still kicking. No, Ren! Hang in there! I can't use crafts, but I can use a Tira Bomb to keep Ren up. At least as long as I can get a La Tira going. I think I only have 4 to 5 streams left, and that's being very generous. Depends on what I do on stream and what I say for my own time. What sort of things can I say for my own time? Heaven's Kiss gets some extra turns. This ought to perk you up. Let me see. Up. Looks like we got a couple people down here. Let's see here. Wonder how many of you think you can taunt. Oh. You resisted... Everybody resisted him. Boy, taunt sure falls off, doesn't it? Grinding? Really? I need to have my whole party built for the final... Oh, I get it. Fires a malevolent arrow to petrify foes. Ah, but it's... Yeah. Alright. Little bits of damage. Always help out. Hey. Those... Whoa, the Jaegers can revive each other. That's kind of cool. Anyways, go ahead and get Sylvan whipped. Down you go. Hey. The enemies have done takesy-backsies on my revives, so it feels cathartic to knock them down and they don't get up again. Let's see, it's a little... Yeah, this fight is a little bit too far in to use any S-crafts. Alright, now let's engage in a little bit of bullying so we can get our craft points up. Watch as this guy hits a Death Blade and just knocks out one of my dudes. They messed with the wrong guy. The match is decided. The winner is Father Graham's team. Oh dear, that's a lot of them. Let's keep up this momentum. First, allow me to introduce who'll be fighting the second round. In the blue corner, we are led by Father Kevin. In the red corner, we have the 13 Factories Manufacturer Team Rheingold. You know, if Agate were on my team, I would have wondered if Erica personally created this team to make sure that I never saw Tita again. How many of you are there? God damn! Alright, how many of you can I hit? I can hit about 5 of you. But I'm... Oh, Gorgon Arrow. Although I'm sure I can't petrify anybody. Let's see. Sacred Breath. Heal all those in range. Alright! Kevin does have utility, doesn't he? I'm just so focused on his Sacrifice Arrow, to be completely honest. Well, maybe I can get some value out of the Hellgate. Let's clock. Let's clock. And Zen distend. I'm gonna be taking a lot of hits, aren't I? Oh wait, what was that? Movement down. Oh, that's fine. Thunder God Kick don't need no movement. Let's go. Let's hit him with a Thunder God Kick. Pow! Haha. I'm probably gonna need to do a whole lot of clocking down if they're susceptible to it. Let's see, clock down on... Ooh, this good. Now, yeah, these three. Okay, clocking down does work. And Kevin, you can't clock down. You can clock down. I should have had... Yeah, I should have had Ren do healing. Oh well. There we go. La Tirol, thank you very much. Well, this will keep me alive in time for the La Tirol. Alright, and there's one person left who is not clocked down, but I must Thunder God Kick. Oh, I'm blinded. Sheesh. Alright, one more enemy to clock down, and then we can begin our assault in earnest. Start with some death screams. Get that ball going. You can hit us with the Sacred Breath. There we go. Now my Thunder God Kick is gonna really pack a kick. Hey, gather up together. That's fine by me. Ren, nuke the screen. You've got it in you. Let me see here. 5,500 HP and cure status ailments. You know what? I will actually take that. What can Sherazard do? I guess, yeah. Sherazard actually can give us back some turns. And perk us up it did. Alright, let's see. You only need to sacrifice Zero. Well, I guess Kevin can prepare. Yeah, Kevin can prepare a Latira based off of what those two guys who get a turn are gonna do. Yeah. Woo! A miss. Here's a Death Scream! Everybody Death Scream! You scream, I scream, we all scream for Death Scream. Ouching! Those self-destructions actually pack a wallop. Huh. How come some of them just expired normally? Woo! A critical Death Scream, let's go! I messed with the wrong guy. Run! Bind Whip 3, okay. Zin learned True Wrath of Genbu. Damn! Okay. Your guess is I'll spend 2 more streams of the 6th chapter, 1 of the 7th, 1 of the 8th. Besides the 3 Moon Doors and Sun Door, everything else will be split amongst the last 2 streams. Erica, the 13 Factory said she would. They might have had a damage over time status. Did they? Who had it? That was a long fight. Alright. Oh no! It's the imaginary dragon! The door with Mary was foreshadowing. We're in for our roughest fight yet, folks. It's time for the final round to begin! Will our challengers emerge victorious one last time? In the blue corner, yada yada yada. Sending against them, we have what may be an ancient dragon. Team Baby Dragon. Step up and ready your weapons. Let's fight! What's orbital down? Oh, temporary seals all arts. Let's see. Alright. Then I will target you. Get a distend going. I know these guys are probably trying to cast a status effect on me, and it makes me nervous. Alright. Ren, get clocking. Oh dear. My clock. Oh, he interrupted me. That's no bueno. Let me see here. Can I hit more than one enemy with any of these? Oh, I can get 3 of them. Let's give it a try. Nope, they all resist. I don't know what I expected. I'm about to lose Sin. I'm about to lose Share. Why do these guys do so much damage? Well, there goes Shara, and there goes all of her craft points. Let's get you back up with a Celestial. I might have to pop Kevin's S-Craft. God damn! Let me see. Can I hit a death screen? Yes, I can. Oh, Kevin's sleeping. Of course he is. Oh, this is a vibe check for how much you can resist arts attacks, huh? Well, I certainly am failing that vibe check. Let's see, Celestial Balm on Sin. You know what? I am completely forgetting that I didn't change my S-Craft. Some of the remaining fights in the game are some of the most memorable across the series. Oh boy! Oof, ouch, owie. Oh, Shara's down. I need some CP restoring food right away. Yeah, man, stores 200 CP. CP. Nope. Looks like I won't be able to get that off the ground. So I will just use a Tira Bomb on you. Shara, you can't do anything, so let's queue up. Yeah, Kevin's probably gonna fall over. So I am going to use another Tira Bomb on Kevin. And hopefully they will all pick the wrong person. You know, Ren is providing some value with her arts defenses. I am digging it. Latira, yes. Ren, keep up that offense. And just like that. Looks like everyone was glass cannons. Let's see, craft. Oh, let's use your new Bind Whip, except that one does not have AoE, and I prefer it to have AoE. Woo! Sure, this Willie went for broke with that one. All right, we had a little bit of a rough time there, but we have officially recovered. Alright, Zin, get ready for the second distendening. Sure, queue up another Latira. You might need it. Well, everyone's blind, so Soul Blur is my only option. That was a lot of interruption. Can you be clocked down? I sure hope you can. In the face. Alright, we got a little bit of... Well, we've got a crit turn on you. So let's hit you with the Calamity Throw. And I missed because I was blind. Incredible. Oh, nuts! Poison Steel Bind. Where is the... Cures Ailments, Curia Bomb. Cures Freeze and Petrify. Let's see, knock Kevin out of there. So that he can use Sacred Breath. And Zen, get your attack on. That's fine. You're clocked down, sir. Why are you getting so many turns? Well, half my team was frozen for a good, solid amount of turns, so that's fine. Hey! Use up a turn, just going for a regular hit with no status ailments. Fine by me. Zin is Earthwall. I forget about these things sometimes. And since Earthwall doesn't rely on potency for its usefulness, go for it, my dude. Why did I clock up? I thought it was soul blurring. I don't know how much damage the tackle would have done, but feels like that was a clutch. Down.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Zin, puncher of babies. It was a baby dragon. Puncher of babies. Judgment card 2. Get it. The match is decided. The winner is Father Graham's team. They've conquered the hard arena. Congratulations to all of you on your victory. That really was quite a show of skill. They were a joy to watch. Here's but a small token. 10,000 mirror and a spiritual quartz. The Nightmare Arena. That's where we're gonna fight low, isn't it? The arena finished. Enter the door of the required item will allow you to challenge it. Alrighty. Was I missing any other doors? Let me see. The happiness, the girl who shines like the sun. So I think I'm done with all the moon doors. I think I've done all my sun doors too. Oh, this one. Girl who plays the giant doll, yeah. So Star Door 11 I still need to do. Let's see here. Maybe I will swap around my team a bit. Let me see. How do I want to do this? Ren is definitely going to stay in. Richard is going to be up. Who's going to be the last slot? I already did that to her. That's how I got Ren's new S-Craft. Oh, never mind then. So then we're moving straight on to the next dungeon, I suppose. Let's see. So you said that the next door... Let me get out of this menu.
Ready?
Julia, Mueller, Josette, Agate, Tita, and Ren. Well, Ren is in. Julia, Mueller, Josette, Agate, Tita, and Ren. Sheesh, there's a lot of them. Who haven't I really put a spotlight on? Josette and Julia, Mueller. I've had Mueller in the party, so maybe Julia.
Take it.
Who are my lowest level people again? Oh, yeah, we have Tita. Ren says something slightly different to the rest of them, too, so Ren is definitely in. Agate, why not? Alright, so... let's go ahead and get some of our creeps back. With the good old PlayStation 2 startup. So let's see, we got all that going on. And let's look into this shop for some weapons. Some weapons. Ah! We've skipped over Dragon's Bane and gone straight to Gallatin. That is an increase of 300. God dang! Alright, and who is gonna have the... who's gonna need some armor? Let me see, so... I'm gonna need 2 Amalgamar guards and 2 Synchronotons. Alright, Agate, you got a new weapon. And you got new armor. And you got new shoesies. New shoesies, new armor. Alright, this should have everyone up to speed. Alright, don't need this Art Rock anymore. Ran Slam, that's Tita's. Don't need this titanium suit, don't need these blazer coats, don't need this dragon tree, I don't think so. Surf coat, reflective robe, that's power crit, Soldier Tabby can get out of here. Forest Gators. Will I need the heat resistant boots later on? Because we're already past that point. Could use a peace of mind. And our orbments. Our orbments looking good. Pretty good. Keep them. Gotcha. In that case, we are going to go to the 6th plane and go to the Looking Glass, 4th floor. Wait. No. I need to go back to the Arabic scenic route. Because I believe I did everything in the looking glass. So I was looking for a different colored door. I just don't remember what color that's supposed to be. Nothing is written. It's Carnelia one. Where's the Carnelia one? It's been 3 whole nights. Okay, so I've already been to this one. The red one. Where's the red one? Don't have time! I'm looking for the red Carnelia door. Can you all not? I'm just trying to have a nice stroll through the airbase scenic route. Shush! The Lord Phantasma does decree. Here lies the impregnable fortress. Place your hand on this monument, the Divine Blade's successor among your number. Right. Don't have a clear clue what an impregnable fortress could be referring to, but I think we all know what we're gonna need to have with us this time. It's very obvious, yes. I've received some training from Brigadier General Bright in the past, but Richard is the only one who could truly count as his successor. Glad to see we're on the same page. Let's head back to the garden and ask him to come with us. With him, we'll have a regular onion and a spring onion in the same party. And what did I do to deserve that cruel observation on my awesome hair? I don't even style my hair like this on purpose, you know. It just foops up this way naturally. Oh, really? I wonder if the same can be said of the Colonel. That's cute. That was the conversation that Ren had something fun to say, right? Or was that not even it? A regular onion and a spring onion. That's incredible. Well.
Adequate performance.
Adequate performance. It shouldn't be that. Well then. Yada-da-da-da-da. Me, the Divine Blade's successor. But I suppose there's no point in debating if I am fit to be called his successor. No one else seems to match the description after all. I'd be happy to accompany you when you return to that monument. Thanks. Real Kino Neato. You're a real bell guy. And now we run all the way back. It'd be quicker if I just run around for it. There's not a lot of landmarks for you to use to grab locations. Well, yeah. So we're running past this area. Can you not? So it's down here. Don't know what's up with that pole. The Lord of Phantasma is decree! Here lies the impregnable fortress. Place your hand on this monument, the Divine Blade's successor among your number. Oh my god, why did I hit that? I usually use the cancel button to go through the dialogue, because I'm used to doing that because of Pokemon. And Zelda, too. Now that riddle makes sense. What better place to describe an impregnable fortress than this? Uh-oh. I joked about fighting Cassius, but I think that time is about to come up. Good old Lycian Fortress, huh? I can already tell we're gonna get a real fun welcome. Well, aren't we in for a treat? I think it's safe to say that whoever's waiting for us, and I can think of only a few who may be, we're going to need to give these battles our all. This isn't an area we can conquer with anything less than top form. I've been here many a time, but never as an aggressor. I can hardly wait to get started. So you said there's a treasure chest if we do the Donkey Kong Country Return special. Zerum Capsule! You've taken away my one purpose in life. I don't even know who you are. Beard the lion in his den. This is the dungeon that this music is most often associated with. I mean, this is where Cassius is stationed, right? If we're actually going to go up against one of the hardest fights in the game, maybe I should reconsider who my fourth member is. Oh, we now have a warp point here, so we can go back to the base area. I do not want to mess around. Let's see here. Who could be my fourth member here? So Ren and Richard, though those two are just my my go-to.
An adequate performance. Understood.
But who makes a good complement to the both of them? Keep Julia around for a bit. She has reasons to be here. Well, no better reason than plot relevance. Impregnable Fortress. Did you just say impregnable fortress? Impregnable Fortress. I rescind my statement. Anything over here? Anything over here? Bad Doogie. You shot me! You shot me in the arm! That was easy. What? That sounds like... Everyone spread out! Ugh. Oh my. You don't stand a chance! Indeed, you have nothing to gain by staying any longer. Retreat! Ugh. What are you supposed to do against that? Indeed, we can't compete on foot with a military airship. The Potter Mater can make short work of that thing in no time. I doubt we're meant to do anything against it. It's more likely to serve as a warning that we shouldn't go this way for now. How about we investigate elsewhere instead? Works for me. As long as we're alive, there's a chance we'll always get through here later. Need a burrito. Not the surprise attack. Not the blind. Come on, you can hit through it. You're freaking Richard.
Justice must always prevail.
So let me see. This is the way I came in, I believe. Which means that I can't go north. Yeah, I can't go... Ugh. So this is going that way. Well, that's a bunch of people. That's a bunch of dudes. I don't know what your deal is, but you look nasty. Brother! Ah! Well... Enemies terminated indeed. Sheesh, Ren. Door's locked. Music is seriously going in hard. Door's locked. Alright. Ah, that didn't count as a sneak attack.
Let's end this.
You were blinded in the last fight. What is your excuse this time, Julia? These can help supplement Richard's craft consumption. Tita works well for tanking and physical damage, and Joshua is just good DPS and delay. That's all reasonable. Probably would be fun to just, to battery up Richard and let him do his thing. Come on, Julia. Julia had this! Nice. Well, I guess this is the only way for me to go. Unless I miss some sort of treasure chest in that huge wide open area. Oh no! The metal-looking doggy has a little bit more defense. Going around a military complex, dodging around crates, is giving me Metal Gear Thancred memories from Endwalker. Damn! An 8,000 damage crit? Oh, it was the howl. That's why he gained so much defense. Reasonable. Damn. This guy just ain't taking any damage from nothing. You gotta take these guys out at the same time. Alright, let's see what's in the back here. The glass is frosted, so it's impossible to see inside. No chesties. No chesty chews. These enemies just have infinite turns, don't they? I suppose this is where I should welcome you all. Lieutenant Colonel Sid? Uh-oh. We're already hit there. There's already... The parade of goats has already started. So, your first opponent. It seems you've been through quite a lot since we last met, Father Graham. I certainly hadn't expected this was what was going to happen back when we met in Gransel. This still feels like a bad dream to me, too, to be honest. You remember all that happened under Gransel Cathedral, then? I do. I can't be sure exactly when the me that stands before you was created here. But I can say it must have been after that, if my memories are anything to go by. It's good to see you again, too, Richard. This was hardly how I envisioned our reunion going, but it's good to be able to have one all the same. I could say the same to you. That being said, I wasn't expecting a soldier as formidable as you to be our first opponent. This bodes poorly for us. Don't count yourselves out just yet, even if I have no intention of being defeated. He summoned the Warriors of Light. There! You ever get so shocked you went full sheep? We're surrounded. And my honor as a former garrison commander of Lycian Fortress, I, Lieutenant Colonel Maximilian Sid, will defeat you! Dude. Alright, let's get this started. I am going to get Ren started with the death screams. Now, are we going to start this off? I guess Richard can walk around handing out naps. And here I am. Let's see, so... yeah, this is going to be pretty nasty. Yeah, I'm still pretty banged up from just getting here. They really just jump scared me. They had Sid come out all Cynthia style. This bodes incredibly poorly for me. Oh, dang! Took out 2 of them! Thank you, proc chances. Let's see here. Well, only a sacred breath will be able to... oh no, incoming! Whoop! Nope. Julia gets to live another day. Let's see, give us a Latiro, please. Don't know why they would do away with the music, but hey. Alright, let's give some attack orders here. Oh man, a crit Latiro. That's a full team heal right there. Let's see. Oh no! I don't have enough range! Oh well. Oh, the blind. We got more blind! Oh well. I guess more sacred breath to get rid of Richard's blind. And now... ah! Whew! That could have gone terribly. I mean, it might still the potential for it to go terribly. I don't think so, Sid. No, you can still go one-on-one. Ren, you have too many arts. Good job. Okay, so we have now stabilized. And Kevin can prep to do something. Clock up EX. And Julia, sure. Ay. And there goes your status again. Oh. But, yeah. Feel the speed of my blade! So much blind going around. Give it a rest. Let's see. That gives you the ability to kind of tank it out. If you just stand right in the front there. Ah, you're preparing to use your arts. And I say no. Let's see, so one of these is AT delay, and I guess I'm AT delaying you. Why did you target Sid? You were throwing them for a loop. Hey, good tanking, Julia. Nice. The S-Crafts he gets in later games are based on one each. Sid loves his Arc Prominence and Grand String. Dang. Once again, it just absolutely gobsmacks me that this isn't an anthology series. And that the same characters and settings persist for a lot, for just basically there's no statute of limitations. Well, time for the Soul Blur spam. Might have to get some sacrifice arrows up there too. Nut tap! Woo! Look at all that blue, look at all that green! Does Sepith go overnight? Go to 10,000 and more? Good, this is my slumber. Just sharing memes. Just sharing memes. Ah. It is not. Use your Sepith before you reach that point. Well, I expect to know this from you, Richard. With the Knight of the Grouse Ritter on your side, my loss was likely guaranteed from the start. Not at all. Breaking through your defensive formation was a real challenge. It's clear you've already surpassed me as a commander. Oh, hardly. I've still got a long way to go before I can say that with confidence. While I wouldn't ordinarily tell you as such, I won't waste this chance fate has granted me. I still deeply regret that you decided to leave the army behind, Richard. That was how I felt about Brigadier General Bright. Now I'm sure you remember where that led me. Our paths have parted. We both inherited at least a part of them. I have the path of the sword, and you have the path of the soldier. While they may differ, we can both work towards the same goal. You're right, I suppose. Take this. I thought they were gonna hug it out. A barracks scheme? The key to the barracks. It seems as it seems you're aware, but I'm the first of several opponents you will face here. You'll want to prepare yourselves. The worst is still yet to come. Father Graham, please, do all that you can to lead everyone trapped in this world safely back out of it. I have a feeling you're the only one who can. Leave it to me. I will. Later! He always was a dutiful man. Well, we should move on. He's shown us the path forward. We shouldn't let his goodwill go to waste. Got it. After the barracks we go, then. So how much Sepith do I have? Yeah, my blue Sepith is just about to tap. I need to get back to a checkpoint. Let's see. Synthesized quartz. Let me see. Any slots that I need to upgrade here? Wow, Ren comes dressed to the nines, doesn't she? Alright, so what can I... Let's see. So this is an HP 5. Breeze. Well, a water gem definitely would put me over. Let's see, what does everyone have here? So... Kevin has an HP 4. And so I have 2 water gems. Do you think Richard would benefit more from a mind or an HP? I'm thinking HP. By the way, Kevin, the first HP, I can expand his slot there. There we go. Kevin, you're gonna get the first water gem. HP is if he's not casting, mind otherwise. Well, I've never really used Richard for casting anyway. The only thing he's casted is La Curia, which came in very big clutch during the Sid fight, I have to say. So Mind 4 is a Sapphire gem, isn't it? Yep. Can I make Sapphire gems? No way, I want to make an... I want to, Let's see. I want to expand Richard's blue slot here. So I can give him the other water gem. There we go. Let's see, Julia. What do I have Julia doing? Well, her strength is definitely a lot higher. So she wants a water gem also. Can't believe the Phantasmal Lieutenant Colonel Maximilian Sid dies in the Impregnable Fortress in Chapter 6, The Guardian's Trial, in The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky the Third. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of when Sir Ron Lionheart played Sonic the Hedgehog, and he kept on saying Sonic the Hedgehog, the Porcupine, the Guinea Pig, the Golden Onion Ring Eater, the Eggman Destroyer, the Animal Protector, and every single episode he added another title to it, and then sometimes he would try to speed run through it, and it would just devolve into gibberish. Not a lot of people die in Zero, so you can't use it much then. Well, as long as... Yeah. So, let me see here. So, I need another water gem, and I need to expand... let me see. So, we're going to synthesize quartz. We're going to expand Julia's slot here. We are going to blow... Oh! The Sapphire Gem. I gotcha. We're gonna blow a whole ton of Sepith to get another Water Gem. And if someone else wants the Water Gem, I will give it to them. Okay, am I nearly capped on any other Sepith? Nope. So my Water Sepith is in a good place. And yep, all that water Sepith made it so that I needed to upgrade my, my stuff. Alright, back into it. And I got the barracks key, and I do not remember which one is the barracks. It's not in that direction.
Let's end this.
Damn!
All right.
Kevin, when'd you get so angry? I like it. Keep it up.
Let's end this.
Or are these enemies just low on health? This guy sure likes healing. That's illegal. Julia, Estelle, Ren, and Zin.
That was easy.
Well, okay. Then we're good to keep on moving then. Door's locked. That's not the barracks then. So I'm guessing it's in this direction. Ren has no movement quartz, so she can't walk up there and do Reaper things. Well, that's what I get for saying, "Oh, I never use Richard for casting." And now, for the first time, he dealt 0 damage. It feels unnatural. Listen here. This is Lystron Fortress's first barracks. You should be able to open it using the key we received from the Lieutenant Colonel. Good girl. Let's give it a shot then. This is only one of many such barracks in the fortress, so it's not all that large inside. We needn't spend too long in there. Got it. Roger. Hello? Oh, I can't go down. I cannot wrap around. Gotcha. I thought my controller was wigging again. It's got new batteries. Oh, hi. You gonna actually approach me? No freeze round for you! It's like having all 5 pieces of Exodia in hand, but so does your opponent, resulting in a draw. Which part of it? Isn't it convenient that you always find weapons that someone in your group specializes in? You're welcome, by the way. Can you imagine that you're just playing through this, and one of the treasure chests decides to have a pair of nunchaku in it? And you're just like, how do many people use these? I ain't a Ninja Turtle! A Tyrol bomb. There's some green hair inside. The chest prays to Idios. This sinful priest gets his just desserts. Alrighty then. Is that is that Kevin Graham if you were reimagined as a treasure chest? I prefer a bowl of soup myself. Monsters! I haven't encountered one of these throughout the entire game. This is the first time we've had monsters appear in a treasure chest. Anyways, I've got Death Scream. Alright, you know what, let's back up and give them no opportunity to smack me up before Ren gets her first hit off. For all I know, Ren is going to get off some insta-kills. Damn! I am playing this game in Ultra Kitty Easy Mode, aren't I? You played a game that had an ultimate weapon in an early chest that absolutely none of the party members could equip ever. It was a fun time. I think that's either the only time or one of the 2 times too. Richard doing 0 physical... Yeah, Richard doing 0 physical damage. Do you know what game that was? That sounds hilarious. Did the weapon have stats and everything? B01 key. The key which opens the door on the 2nd floor of the barracks. Well, there you go! I had to come this way. I already slapped you. You moaned. It was uncomfortable for me. The door was locked. Use the B01 key. And for some reason, several of my people looked south for absolutely no reason. Not the paint round! Now I can't turn into a squid where you hit me. Oh, hello. I've been waiting for you, Your Excellency. What? So, our next opponent is you, Kanone. What a tragedy it is that we should be forced to meet under these circumstances. What did I ever do to deserve turning my blade against the man I've always duly served? But please, never doubt for even a second that I'm doing this against my will. I would never even dream of fighting you if I had a choice. I understand perfectly well, Kanone. But if I may, I would rather you stopped calling me Your Excellency. It was never a fitting title for a mere colonel to begin with, and now I don't even have that. Or would rather you simply call me Sir, like you usually do in the office. I've grown very fond of it. Your Excellency, I'm sorry. Just while we're here, please let me call you the way I'd like to. The Kanane Amathe who stands before you is a symbol of my failure to truly move forward from the past. And something tells me that if this symbol were defeated by you, then it will finally allow me to put the past where it belongs and be born anew. Kanane. Very well. In that case, do as you will. It makes my position all the more frustrating to see you at His Excellency's side too, Julia. Why could I not have been chosen to serve him in your place? I can imagine how you must feel. Whatever I may feel about being in this perilous situation, I at least owe my thanks to Eidos for letting me protect Her Highness with my own hands. Well, I can't change it now. I don't need to feel the slightest twinge of guilt about fighting against you. So go ahead and show me what you can do. I doubt it'll be enough to match up to me. I could say the same to you. Still, just what are you doing here, child? It's good to see you again, too. Not since I gave you that gospel as a present, I believe. I don't think I ever got the chance to ask if you liked it, did I? You've got some nerve acting friendly with me after all you put us through. I'm going to enjoy having this opportunity to punish you for your insolence. I hope you're ready for this. Go ahead and try. I have to admit that Ren is on such a different wavelength than every other character. It's kind of fun having her antagonize the antagonists. Embrick of Wolfhammer's Castle. Kanane was one of the 2 unused party members in SC. Really? She would have been cool to have. The other one was Richard himself. I see. They decided to make it up to Richard here, then decided the player should punch Kanane in the face one last time. That sounds about right. As the youth are wont to say, deserved. Basically, it's not like she really attempts to seek redemption and atonement for herself, unlike Richard. Did I not ping for the stream? I didn't ping for the stream. Damn. I really should just ping the stream whenever I put up the waiting room, huh? Give me a second. Usually one of you makes up for it. And I'm not saying that in an antagonistic way. I'm saying you're also reliable. Anyway, thank you, Moderator Katum. Well, I can respect the whole want to be reborn thing, but I see she hasn't ditched any of her old high-handed ways. Silence! Silence, you! Well, Your Excellency, I have no intention of holding back. So are you ready to begin? At any time. Here we go! Let me see here. I am actually going to Grail Sphere up right now, so that I can weather whatever's to come. And then I'm just gonna start with the death screams. And Richard, can Richard clock up? He can clock down. Oh, no, he can clock up. Although he's better off handing out naps. Let's see. Attack orders. Go get him. Oh boy. Let me see here. Well, we got a lot of AoE opportunities here, so I might as well use them. I am surprised that insta-kill actually works on this fight. Even for the ads. Not the paralyzing barrage. Oh, well I can keep on hitting for AoE damage. Latira. Oh, and another Latira. Ah, no AoE. Well, here goes one of your mines. Not tap. Not the poison spray. All right. Now we have a fair fight. 1 on 4. One of those 4 being Richard. Let's see. Sacred Breath for you. Oh! That critical turn had a lot of value. Let's go. Anyway, everybody, bully Almathea. Oh, man. I'm gonna need to, uh-oh. I don't know what kind of range those mines have when they go off. But I'm gonna move away. And Rain gets the last hit. Man, and I'm already building up a good supply of Blue Sepith. Who still is disturbed by my slumber here? Nobody! Why do I have a notification? Guess I didn't look at that properly. I knew I wouldn't stand a chance against you, Your Excellency. The rest of you fought passably as well, I suppose. Thanks. As did you. That was fun enough. All of you should make sure you don't get in His Excellency's way in the battles ahead. you'll be facing the strongest warriors in Liberal. He doesn't need you stopping him from fighting at his best. Way ahead of you, Kanone. It seems there's still something important left for me to do after all. However, I believe that by clearing the trials ahead, I will finally be able to do it. It's thanks to you that I feel ready enough to face those trials head on. So, thank you. You don't have to thank me, Baka. I don't think there's anything more I could say for you right now. All I'll do is pray that you safely overcome the trials before you and return to the real world unharmed. Thank you. I will. Command Center key. Anyway, let's shuffle on to the heart of the fortress. That's the key to the command center, right? That's correct. It's the building directly in front of you when you enter the main courtyard from the entrance. This key should allow us to gain access to it. Which means that I can... Actually, what is this way? It's a dude! A dude and his dogie. Thank you, you got distracted with TF2 contracts? You play Team Fortress 2? Yeah, what Kevin said, not bad. Quite based, if I might say so. That hero really does just, it cures 12,000 HP. Gotcha. Hold on a second. I need to see chat better. Imagine if they amped up the psychological torment factor of these phantasmal fights. Can you imagine if any of them just begged you, screeching, to not let them disappear? That would be disturbing. Let's see here. There's like, no, I can still be of help to you. Maybe you can take me out of this plane with you. I don't care if I'm merely a clone. Alright. So, for the next event, do we have any preferred party members? I don't think that's been mentioned yet. Because if I ought to switch people out, now's the time. Oh, all right. Hit me with the O. We're not doing phrasing here, apparently. Tia Agate, Estelle, Joshua, Julia, and Chloe. So you're saying that specifically those pairs? Well, who has the most impact? Tita and Agate have the most to add? Then let's make it happen. Well, you mentioned them in groups of two. Tita, Agate, Estelle, Joshua, Julia, and Chloe. I thought that phrasing was intentional. Alright, so Richard needs to be in the party. So I'm going to put him up front. And then we're going to have Tita. And then we're going to have Agate. This might be... This next boss fight might be a little sketchy. Because I don't have Ren to spam out... Death Scream. Let's see. So you have attack 4. The ruby gem is attack 5. So let's go ahead and expand some slots here. Let's see. Agate needs that, needs that, needs that. Tita! Go ahead and do this for you. Agate, take this ruby gem. And let's see, Tita! You can inherit this attack plus 4. Let's see, you need more defense. You know what? You don't need Eagle's Eye. Oh, but you need something space. Heaven's Eye combines the effect of Eagle Eye and information. Oh, Eagle Eye is just taking up space then, if I already have Heaven's Eye. What other space can Tita use? Move. Let's see, Quartz. Yep. Strike? Oh, critically strike, I see. Alright. Do I have move 3? Or are they all already on people? Oh, she already has a move 3. Oh, that's on a slot that she's not forced to have something on. So let's go ahead and do this. And this can get replaced with something. Let's see. Give her an HP 4. Yeah, having a Curia will really help. Tita can hold her own just fine, and Agate's about as good of a physical attacker you can get without being on Richard's level. They're probably fine. I'll be fine. I've got Richard, and I've got Kevin as well. Eagle Eye and information. Well, you know what? Maybe she could use range, because then she can use Earth Wall from a distance. So, what's the highest range that I can do right now? Range 2. Okay. It is an upgrade. There we go. Oh, look at that, she can even clock down. Tita's got some good utility. And speaking of Tita, she can use her Grand Slam. Alright, let's go shopping. Let's see, anybody got anything better that they can equip? Nope, the Grand Slam is the best for Tita. Alright, 1 Amalgam Guard. Ah. What does Richard have equipped that the Synchronos are better? Oh, Estelle Strega Zeros. Gotcha. Wait, inventory 3? Did I buy 1 Amalgam Guard more than I needed to? No, I did not. Just look at Richard Sue's and go, what are those? Let's see. So the Force Flag, I have not given yet. So it's heavy. I'm sorry, Estelle, but the Strega Zero has been power crept. Okay. Well. What does my equipment look like? I'm sorry, Agate, but the user of the CP recovery is gonna be Richard. You've got a way to get all of your CP back. Alright, into the impregnable fortress. Alright, so... Yep, so it's directly ahead when you enter. This building is a command center. Wow. Is the army compensating for something with this thing, or what? Looks like there's about 3 floors to it. That right? I didn't see any staircases when we were in there last time. I guess there's one somewhere we missed. The building was deliberately designed to confuse would-be intruders. Unless the layout has changed significantly compared to the real fortress, one of the doors in here will lead us to the staircase leading up. Oh, okay. Alright, shall we continue? Everyone, these trials will be like none that we've ever faced before. Yet there's but one clear path for us to take. So I ask, are you with me? It is only when we fight together that we can overcome the great wall that stands before us and attain victory! Yeah! I know, man. For being someone who says up, down, left, and right that you're no longer a colonel, you sure do have that spark for leadership in you. Let me see here. Oh. Hello, door. Bring to me the repenting patriot. Only then shall the door open. The repenting patriot? I can't believe they made it so that it would be impossible for me to have that character in my party. The CP recovery accessories are best for Richard or Joshua. Joshua needs 7+ enemies to be a more valuable contender. Alright, how long is this door? This one is 30 to 40 minutes. Well, another door? There's more? Was it an unused dialogue from Sunshine? I shall grant to you a memory fragment of my blessing. We're in Ruan, everybody. RNA Research, Ruan office. Oh my, look at all this. I hope it will prove useful. Oh no. We're actually gonna be seeing civilian Richard? I'm not ready for this. I see. You sure found out a lot. With this many potential sales routes, I've got nothing to fear. I'll be able to make my move into the Erebonian capital as soon as I'm ready with this kind of information. He's got a blue tie! Everybody, this isn't a drill. He's got a blue tie. You asked us to investigate the current situation with regards to the orbment sales in Erebonia. So I centered my investigation around stalls in the region itself. And you did a fantastic job too. Still, the problem of transport remains. After all, old Borden's got his grubby hands all over the international liners already. It is true that the Borden family has preferential access to 40% of the load capacity of international airliners leaving Liberal and for Erebonia. However, they are no longer the only available option. There are now private carriers as well. Damn, Office Lady Kanane! Here are some supplementary materials regarding that issue. Did I just unbutton myself? Yes, I did. This ain't that kind of stream. Unless you want it to be. My, you certainly come prepared, don't you? Well, this request ended up taking a little longer than originally anticipated. Consider this a little extra on us in exchange. I like those who think 2 steps ahead. You sure you don't want to come and work for me? I'd pay you handsomely. Oh, I'm certainly flattered you think highly enough of my skills to offer. I'm not sure I have what it takes to be successful in the cutthroat world of business, though. I'm a rather timid man, you see. I don't even know what to say to that. Nah. Well, I've turned my chair around. Might as well. I'm calling cap on that. Come now, you can't fool me. Oh well. Do keep my offer in mind, if you would. Please allow us to escort you out. Oh, since I have you here, maybe I should give you one more thing to look into. I have already had Simon get started, but I'm not sure he's up to the task. I'd be happy to help if I can. Will this be another request to research a foreign market? It certainly will. Oh, well, look what you got over there. Perfect. This place right here. All red state. That's an unusual choice. It's quite a small place. That just makes it easier to seize a majority in the market. Small as it is, it's not like it isn't accessible by airliner, and what market there may be there is all but free for the taking right now. Chat, is this foreshadowing? So, you want us to research the potential size of the market there, in other words. Shall we focus entirely on the Old Mint market, or broaden the scope of our investigation and look into the market in general? The market in general? Do you think you can do it? With ease. Or get in touch with one of our staff members stationed near the state right away and begin weighing options. That's what I wanted to hear. I'll be back here next week anyway. We can discuss the details then. Ta-ta! Until then, take care. Amalthea being so cordial to someone who isn't Richard is off-putting. Or it's quite far inland. Weren't the Rains brothers in that general area of the continent? Yes, they are. I'll get in contact with them later. Thank you. She's not the merchant of bows for nothing, is she? She's always coming in with such interesting, ambitious requests. She's not half as ambitious as you are. I think you may be overestimating me a little there. Well, can you show our next visit in? Certainly. Alright, is this gonna be the real stuff? The real content of this door? Hello there, Alan. Sorry for dropping in on you again. I just wanted to get your input on a little something regarding the city's finances. Oh, that won't be a bother at all. Please, take a seat. So, what exactly can I help you with today? Ah, never mind. We just off-screened those negotiations. You ran out of backpack space? You're trying to buy a backpack expander, but you can't because you don't have any backpack space. Well, time to buy a stout Shaco for too refined. All seems to be going rather well with this business now, don't you think? Indeed. Although I admit it's taking me time to adjust my days being so peaceful. I do miss having a sense of tension in my life. Not something you'll just have to live with, I'm afraid. We're civilians now, not soldiers. That's true enough. In any case, it's an honor to be able to live and work with you in this city where you were born, Your Excellency. Kanone, I really would prefer it if you addressed me as Sir now. My apologies, sir. There's no need to apologize. Well, I think we should probably go inside. Not sure I like the look of that sky. It couldn't be. Sir? Is something the matter? Oh, nothing of much importance. I just noticed we seem to have mistakenly received a letter intended for the mayor. It's nothing that keeps happening given that this building was previously his, but it is a tad troublesome nonetheless. I suppose I'd better go and deliver it to him. It could be something important. Now, sir? Couldn't it wait? Seems like it's going to start raining any minute. It's not too far. Even if it does start raining, well, I won't be exposed to it for long. Can I ask you to handle the regular reports in the meantime? Yes, of course. Ugh. We even get casual running animation, Richard. There's no mistaking it. That letter was sealed in a special way we use in the intelligence division. The letter itself is a meaningless decoy. The real message is concealed in how the envelope itself is sealed. It means, come to the landing port. Someone from the intelligence division is calling me in hopes of speaking to me. Most likely because they bear a deep-seated resentment towards me and what I did to them. And I have a duty to go and see them. After all, I was their commander. I was the one who pushed their life off the rails and ruined their future. I've been waiting for you. So, it was you, Sender. Is that his actual name? The person who sent the letter? His name is Sender? Cool. Indeed. It's good to see you again, Colonel. I am pleased to see you're still well. I'm not a colonel anymore, Sender. Though I feel as though saying as much has become a hobby, no one around me seems willing to correct themselves. Oh, I'm aware, but today I intend to address you as Colonel nonetheless. I called you here because I have something that I need to ask you. I hope you can forgive me for forcing you to come out here with the weather so poor. If I can answer your questions, I will. Don't feel as if you need to hold back on my account. If you can't accept something in the answer I give you, by all means do so. Then I'll get straight to the point. Why did you leave the army behind, Colonel? What happened to your love for your country? Damn! Sinner was able to summon the dramatic lightning. I see you at least return to the military. I was relieved to see that, in truth. You were always an exceptional, capable soldier, even back in the military academy. If you hadn't had the misfortune of meeting me, if you hadn't had the misfortune of being caught up in my foolishness, you probably would be a field officer by now. I'm truly sorry about what I did to you. Please don't get me wrong, Colonel. I don't in any way blame you or harbor resentment for what you did. You thought about what was best for this country more than anyone else I know. Your patriotism was genuine and heartfelt. I don't regret following you at all. I am honored that I could. It's certainly true that doing so has become a significant obstacle in my chances of promotion, but I couldn't care less about that. As long as I can continue to serve in the military, to serve the country I love with all my heart, I am happy. Know that I harbor no ill feelings toward you regarding the past. But what are you doing now? You used to worry for this country's future more than any of us. You cared for it more than any other. Yet instead of picking yourself up and trying to work for your nation again, you left the army behind. And now you're running some sort of company that deals with the rich? Just what happened to your patriotism? Man, Sender really does have control over the weather, doesn't he? I beg of you, return to the military. You're a capable man. Those skills of yours would be valuable asset to the force, and that's where you should be using them. I'm sorry, Sender. I cannot ever return to the army again. Why? Why, Colonel? You've repented more than enough for your actions. Both General Morgan and Brigadier General Bright actively desire your return. I and all the other soldiers in my position would be overjoyed to have you in our ranks again. So why? Why do you look at me with that sad expression and tell me that it's not possible? Why would you apologize to me? Make no mistake, Sender. I haven't abandoned my love for my country. It burns as brightly in my heart as it ever did. But what I did was truly terrible. I organized a coup d'etat, destabilizing this nation and disrupting the lives of countless people. Thanks to the help of all those around me, I was able to realize what a foolish mistake I made. And yet in my heart, I feel exactly the same way I always did. I'm not sure what you mean. In spite of all that happened, my love for my country is unchanged. I still feel a blind desire to do anything I can to aid Liberum, no matter how reckless or dangerous it may be. I'm the same man I was when I plotted that coup d'etat. Not a thing has changed. That thought, Sender, terrifies me. Then you didn't leave the military because you had lost your love for your country. You're saying that you left it because you still love your country? Well, give me. I have no right to be making excuses to you and trying to justify myself. Not after I dragged all of you down with me and ruined your lives forever. I truly am sorry for what I did to you and all of the other members of the division. Please don't misunderstand. I didn't leave the army in an attempt to run away from my own weakness. Nor did I leave it because I was ashamed of the treatment I received for my actions. After what happened, I thought long and hard about what I should have done instead of what I did, trying to work out where I had gone wrong. As I did that, I noticed something vitally important that I had failed to realize up until that point. After setting up the intelligence division, I began gathering information and using it to protect Liberum. Yet thinking about it now, I didn't know the first thing about the nature of that information at the time. Information isn't something that exists alone. It only exists when people use it and see it as something of worth. Furthermore, the value of that information can change radically depending on the position and perspective of those who look at it. I can't help but wonder if overlooking this simple fact was what caused my patriotism to start to become more of a force for harm than good. Somewhere along the line, I started to believe that only information I saw as valuable was of any importance. As a result, I ended up wanting power in order to compensate for the weakness of my own heart. Thinking back, I think what I really needed was a different perspective through which to view information, one separate from the military, one that doesn't see a country or people's way of life as a system or as numbers or absolutes. I needed to be collecting information that was disadvantageous to Liberal 2, rather than cast it all aside. I needed to view us and the surrounding nations in a variety of lights, or collecting a wide variety of information from a freer perspective. So, you believe the company you're running now is capable of doing that? Yes, I do. I can't say for sure that this will allow me to avoid repeating my past mistakes. Perhaps there was something more important that I should have been doing before giving thoughts to any of this to begin with. But in the end, I came to the conclusion that Liberal needs a fresh perspective, and I then resolved to leave the army. If it needs a means to gather intel, it can make another intelligence division. That is for Brigadier General Bright to worry about, not me. Still, the civilian population has no such group or organization. It's never had one. I doubt anyone in the civilian world has ever thought to create one in order to gather and accurately analyze information either. That is why I, as a civilian like every other, chose to establish RNA research, believing that I am the right person to be the first to do so. You truly don't have any intention of returning to the military, do you? If I said there wasn't a part of me that longed to return to my days of active service, I would be lying. But I'm hoping that through this, I will be able to become another eye by which to support this nation. And I see my current occupation as the new way to show my love for my country. I wonder if that makes any sense. You're a coward. No doubt every word you are saying is objectively correct. That's how you've always been. There's never been room for rebuttal in your arguments. But, Colonel, you're also no longer the man who swore to forge this nation's future with his own two hands. Is that necessarily a bad thing, though? We've gone from join the army again and serve your nation. Now, you're trying to say, man, you did a really terrible thing, but I liked it when you did that terrible thing. Goodbye, Colonel. We will never meet again. That's not true. That's not true at all, Sender. I've chosen the path I walk now, believing it to be right, certainly. But even I don't know for sure if what I'm doing is correct. Even now, I'm terrified of the possibility that I might be making the wrong choice. I worry that road I walk might be the makings of yet another grave mistake. I just don't have the same power that Brigadier General Bright does. I really am hopeless. Sir? You didn't have to come all the way in the rain. We should return to the office. You'll catch a cold staying out here much longer. Kanone, I'm sure he's just having trouble coming to terms with his new life, too. He just can't forget the fervent enthusiasm of the Intelligence Division, as if he doesn't feel like he belongs in the world that's come after it. The day will eventually come when he will be able to understand what you said. That's exactly what happened to me, you know. Sure enough, I suppose. You're right. Shall we get going then, Kanone? Yes, sir. I wasn't expecting to end up quite this soaked. Are you alright? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. This actually brings back fond memories of the survival training I underwent back at the academy. I do think you should go and get changed into some dry clothes, though, sir. Clydrothes. Little rain never hurt anyone. I don't believe I was half bad at my own survival training, you know. Even then... An encrypted call? Dillons did mention that he had some information of interest in his report earlier. Perhaps this relates to that. Sounds possible. Which would mean that something has happened over in the Republic. Yes, it's me. Can you please stop calling me that? Yes, that's right. Yes, yes. In the Eastern Quarter. We don't have anyone there yet, thinking about it. Alright, I'll look into it as best as I can. Right, you be careful too. Has something happened? Another Jaeger Corps has entered the Eastern Quarter. A sizable one too, the Red Constellation. Really? There seems to be rather a lot of activity on the Jaeger front of late. Their arrival makes it very likely that the power struggle there will begin to worsen too. I doubt the old Intelligence Division network is going to be sufficient to fully stay on top of the situation. I think I may have to head there personally. So that's why he was en route. I still have doubts about what I'm doing. Nothing about my love for my country has changed. Not at all. So is it even possible for me to find and walk the right path this time? It truly is possible. Is it truly possible for any mortal to forge the correct path through life? I don't know. But all I can do is try to follow the path I believe to be right, in hopes that I'm not mistaken. Not gonna lie, Richard is breathing bars right now. Believing in those who supported me and worked to right my wrongs. Sir? Is something wrong, sir? Oh, you're here, Kanone. I did tell you that you didn't need to come and see me off, you know. You did, but I'm afraid that simply won't do. Seeing off their superiors is the duty of a subordinate. I could have sworn you almost said the word wife there. No, you didn't. Perhaps in the military, that is no longer the world we live in. There's no need to act like a soldier anymore. Oh, and one more thing. Please do take good care of things in the office while I'm gone. I think the odds of any large requests you'll struggle to handle without me coming in are fairly low at least, but leave everything to me, sir. I'll be sure to handle every request that comes in with care and kindness. I am well aware you always look forward to taking on small requests too, so they will be given the same high standard of service as any other. You know me too well. We removed your colon. Why? That's a good one. That's a good one. Good one, James. What? How's it going? going, baby! I'm showing up in other people's flashbacks now! Suck on that, Lecter! Sig? What on earth is Julius Bird doing here? I'm here to liven up the party, baby! Don't you just sit on His Excellency's arm as if it were your own personal property. You jealous, baby? I think I'm gonna make biscuits on these sleeves, baby. Please, Kanone, there's no need to glare at him like that. Also, please stop calling me Your Excellency. It's just sir to you, Kanone! Richard then noticed that there was a note attached to Sig's leg. What's this? It's addressed to me. It's a letter, baby! Richard took the memo from Sig's leg. This looks like a letter from HQ. That's some high priority letter, baby! As in, military HQ. Why is the Royal Guard's carrier falcon bringing a message to you? I had nothing better to do, baby! Who knows? Its writer is a real slave driver, though. Thank you for delivering this, Sig. Let him know that I accept this request. It was all worth it to see your beautiful face, baby! Sig out! Sir? Was that? See for yourself. Best of luck with your little trip. We'd like to know what the Red Constellation is up to, too, so we'd appreciate you looking into it for us on the side. Honestly. I hope you don't think this information is going to come cheap, Brigadier General. Precocious little scampini, baby! I'll race you back to the capital, baby! Side story. I accept your request. Finished. That side story went from a 7 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10 in the last few minutes. And yes, it is because of Sig. Line 2. You're causing a terrible, terrible damage across this kingdom. How does it feel? It feels great, baby! Curia Bomb. Excuse me, can you scratch my back, please? And then Kevin scratched the back of the chest. Amazing and sparkling! You see a human skeleton that wasn't in there before. Close the door! You're letting in a draft! If you think there's gonna be any more treasure in here, you're in for a bad time. Oh, nothing more for me to do here. Got wrecked. It's a bit of a shame it's not covered in this game, but Lo and Richard parallel each other a lot. Only ever brought up in Lo's manga, though. That really should have been a door in this game. Really? They directly address it like that? Nope. I already went upside your booty. What are you in for? Ah, man. Vital Cannon 3. Ooh, Vital Cannon 3. Let's get it. I can appreciate that. Topaz Gem. Thieving attempt failed. Minus 20 charisma. You can't decrease what's already infinite. You tell him, baby. See, you don't need a beer anymore. I go where I want, baby. EP Charge 3. Kevin briefly considers taking the chest as a new weapon, but it's not quite Bowie enough. What if we called the chest David? Fruity Temptation. Olivier, is that you? You realize that was my stomach until just now, right? That was in my stomach just now. Yuck! CO1 key, let's go. A small plate of window glass lies on the bottom of the empty box. Alas, another unexpected chest pain. Oh, another unexpected chest pain. I got a chest pain reading that. Mods, time out that chest. Let's see. You want this cake? I want it. Oh no! Tina's about to make you meet your doom! Ooh, crit hits! Oh, that miss!
Not bad.
Not bad! Alright, I'm guessing the next boss fight is gonna be behind here. Divinity Original Sin 2 loads up chest with infinite weight and uses telekinesis to throw at enemies for capped damage. Really? So throwing objects is based on their weight? That makes sense. Kind of like loading up a purse with rocks. See, Ram Powder? Nice job, Pandora! You're welcome, box! If I don't want to be opened, I would have taken a job as a coffin. Well, yeah, you do get nailed shut. Something getting nailed. Average Tuesday night for me. Interesting. Don't know what's up with all of these rooms that have just one enemy and nothing else. Damn! Tita value! Let's get it, little girl. Glazing the little girl! I have a feeling that's gonna be the way to progress. Act of blindness! Long Barrel 3, let's get it. Acerbic tomatoes are people! I know this is Soylent Green's reference, but what's acerbic? There we go. A wind gem! Let's go. Did you hear about the two bracers in high school? They went to Shining Prom together. Well, hopefully they had the ability to cast Shadow Blade. Otherwise, what are you even doing? Or Death Scream. Death Scream is probably better and more consistent. Preemptive strike, baby! Oh no. Now you'll really get to meet your doom. Oh! And then Tita just randomly calls the enemy corpsing. Because she's an impressionable little girl. Acerbic is acidic. Acidic tomatoes are people. Okay. EP Charge 3. My vocal instructor told me I should use my chest to voice more. Puff it out. Not the guard. Nice. Well, there wasn't anything else in that room anyway. Not the guard turn. Oh wait, am I gonna pull a pro gamer move? Yes, I did. It made the fight end. But you know what? It's fine. Oh, he's guarding something. Not the surprise attack! Oh, there's another guy over there. I didn't see him. I don't know why, but these guys who are just occupying a room out of their own just feel important. And I should do something about them. So many doors! Are you for real on God right now? How much does the new Vital Cannon do? Enough! I really should just read the craft description. Oh, that's the door I need to unlock. Okay, I went straight to where I should be going eventually. So yeah, I'm looking for that key, and then I'm going through that one specific door. Oh yeah, Kevin's ass break. Real sphere. As tablet. Now that I'm empty, have you considered depositing all of your mirror inside? Ha! No. Curio Bomb. You know what song I have stuck in my head? Neither do I. Damn. More Sepith! This chest contains the meaning of life. The rainbow. Crest Charm. This chest is covered with a thick layer of funky-smelling mildew, But you're gonna wear the crest charm anyway, aren't you? You're goddamn right I am! Who's going to, let's see. The crest charm. What does the crest charm do? Prevent sleep and fate. Let's go. And making a real statement. I'm gonna be the smelliest and most well-dressed priest of all time. More Sepith! I should have listened to my parents and become a cupboard instead. It's just as empty, but it smells pleasantly minty. Has it been chewing my gum? Because I have mint gum right now. Pro gamer move! Pow. It was a pro gamer move because he didn't go invisible. I killed him and I got his experience. Alright, I finally got the key. Fine, take it. I don't even want it anymore. Okay. Like a Resident Evil protagonist who just opened the last door that a particular key uses. I think I have explored literally everything. Yep. I think. Oh my goodness. Sorry for bumping into you. Yep, I do believe I have explored every nook and cranny. Oh, good heavens, look at the time. It's time to meet your doom. Alright, and this is gonna have a whole bunch of dudes. Dang it! Why'd you all have to split up like that? Maybe I should just face you head on instead of trying to avoid. Also, Tita's low on health. Damn! That 2 turns of damage over time. Alright, let's see. Get you boys with the Latira. And then a Latira. Another Latira. And then a regular tier. Oh boy. I think this might be the final fight. This might be the final fight of this this dungeon floor. What time do you call this? You're late, all of you. What the? General Morgan? What is the meaning of all this? I get dragged here by some bizarre masked hoodlum, stripped of my free will. Now I'm being used like some sort of puppet. This is humiliating. I've never been so damn infuriated in all my years. General? Huh. You haven't changed. Well, I suppose getting angry won't do me any good. You have my sympathies for the situation you've all been forced into. I see you here too, Agate Krosner, and Professor Russell's granddaughter. I thought if we were to run into you two again, it wouldn't be in a place like this. Well, it's good to see you, sir. Yeah, you got me there. I've heard all kinds of stuff about you since we last met, though. Been told there was a point where you were known in far wide as Liberal's god of war. That true?
That was a long time ago. Richard, I have plenty I want to say to you, and a lot I could say to you. I'm not sure that I'm the best person to do so, so I'll let you off for now.
Thank you, General.
Regardless, I think we wasted enough time talking. There's no avoiding a battle between us. We may as well get started on it.
Oh my goodness. He's old man Hector. The halberd? Adios. I'm not sure when I last saw one of those. Don't underestimate his weapon. In his hands, it's extremely deadly. Before the mechanization of the army began, that halberd claimed the lives of many countless foes on the battlefield. Only 2?
Huh. I haven't had cause to wield this since the martial arts tournament 2 years ago, however. If you struggle against an old man like me, your odds of success in the trials ahead are grim indeed. Don't hold back! Show me what you've got!
Oh, they're very far spread. I gotcha. Let's see. Clock up EX on yourself there, Kevin. I wonder, can I make you meet your doom? Any of you? Hey! Okay. Let me see, so... Battle Cry, spinning a few openings, penetrate, impede. Almighty Maelstrom that knocks foes back. Okay, you're gonna go way into the back. Oof out, shall we? Let's see, take out the ads. Even though I have them blinded, it's still a good idea to lower the amount of targets. Hell yeah.
Dragon dive! You ready? You ready for this?
Dun 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 yeah! 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 Well, nut tap. Nice. Alright, Kevin. What are you going to do? I'm pretty sure clock down won't work on Morgan, but you know what? I'm gonna try it. Oh, I didn't want to clock up the X. That's a wasted turn. He's already dead! Now, clock down General Morgan. And then prepare to meet your doom. I don't want to waste this crit turn, though. Well, let's go ahead and take this dude out. Oh my goodness! Holy Schlamola! Oh, it worked! Alright. Ow! Looks like that's gonna be a theme of him repeatedly knocking people flat on their patooties. How do I... Oh wait, I need 200 in order to use her, Let's see, Vital Cannon 3... 8,000! Okay! Richard would benefit more from CP auto regen, whereas Joshua will utilize CP rate up. Also, they turned that Beast Dance into an S-Craft. Probably could have been one in this game if Morgan got the cinematic treatment. Oh yeah, he didn't use an S-Craft, did he? Let's see. No, you don't have enough HP to Wild Rage. It is what it is. This is gonna take some time. Unless... I might be able to forte somebody. If I have anybody with an attack up. Maybe Tita has one. Gee, why does Mom let you have 3 turns in a row? Oh, I can't use Forte. Dang. Oh well. Yep, I knew he was gonna do something. Wow, he's only 20. He's only 30,000 down. Sheesh. How do I put Tito into her mech again? Ouch. Oh, it's one of her regular crafts. I see. Horrible here, there you go. Let's see, Bullet Barrage, you can blind, you can faint. And I don't think you can do either of those, so Bullet Barrage! Damn, son! That's a good amount of damage you got right there. In the face! In the face! We're gonna have some fun with this thing. Tita actually got herself a ride pod. I'm so happy for her. If you have no idea what the word ride pod even means, I should get back to playing Dark Cloud 2. Down you go.
Well, that's something of a relief. Perhaps you might be able to pull off a miracle with that strength.
Then our final foe is who I fear it is.
Indeed it is. No matter how strong he may be, he is human like the rest of us. No man is invincible. Pour everything you have into the battle, and yet you may yet be able to defeat him.
Understood.
Huh, well, I'm so a little disappointed. The thought that he may actually be defeated in battle and won't be there to see it happen is a frustrating one. Should we ever meet again, I'd like to know how that battle went.
Well, it sounds like we're in for the fight of our lives. But it will be. I suspect this is always an inevitability, especially as long as I'm here. I may not be in any position to ask, but I'd appreciate it if you would all lend me your strength. This battle should allow me to finally put the past behind me so I can truly move forward, but I can't win it alone. Yeah, after a plea like that, how can we refuse?
Nothing will make me happier.
I'm curious just how much of a fight I can put up against him these days, too. I don't know whether I'll be of any use, but I'm not going to run away. I'm going to try and do what I can to help, too. Thank you, all of you. Our next opponent is perhaps the strongest in the land. No underhanded tricks will work against him. Our only hope is to do as the general said and pour everything we have into fighting him. May the goddess smile upon us. Right. So, is that fight right after this door here? By the way, who should I bring? Phantasmal General Morgan dies in the Impregnable Fortress in Chapter 6, The Guardian's Trial, The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky the Third. Everyone has something to say about it. You know who it is, so if you want conversation, just bring who you think would add the most. Alright, let's see what we got here. Richard has to be in there because of I have to. The obvious ones would be Estelle and Joshua, but make this fight easy. Bring some combination of Ren, Reese, Joshua, Tita, you'd say. You personally used Kevin, Reese, Richard, and Ren. Kevin, Reese, Richard, and Ren. So in other words, the highest powered team possible. Who are we going to take? I want Estelle to be there. I want to see what she has to say. But who should the last person be? Maybe Reese. Have the two main characters in there. Yep. Of the two, I'll have the three main characters of this game, and Richard, the true main character of Trails in the Sky. You don't believe the fight is immediately after Morgan, though? I see. Well, let's go ahead and see what better weapons we can get. But speaking of weapons, I know I have something for Estelle here, the Force Flag. And Reese, there's nothing for her. That comment deleted itself. Well, I was too busy looking at my stuff, so not going to be any sort of thing against me. There's a floor or two of separation. Oh, then I guess we'll just return to the Morgan door, and then that'll be it for the night. Let's see, the Amalgam Guard. Estelle and Reese have better stuff, apparently. But they don't have the Synchrotons. It was only Reese that didn't have synchrotons. Dagnabbit! Oh, I guess I can give someone else the synchrotons. Sure, Joshua, you can have it, because you've been a good boy. Alright, let's see what our equipment is on Estelle. Let's see. You're gonna want something that's plus. So let's see. Prevents mute. Prevents confuse. Prevents blind. Prevents death blows. Agility. Blue Mox Cape. Obtains Sepith. Estelle only. The decreased movement, though. So Estelle would be a dedicated caster, then. Estelle wouldn't be too much of a suboptimal pick. Cool. They should say something here in the garden after the fight. Talk to everyone after it. Okay. Sounds good. Fool's Emblem. Well, what kind of build are we looking at here? Alright, so we have Mind. What am I Sepith and Outset anyway? My Water Sepith is almost up to full again. So let's see. HP and Mind. Let's see, attack 4. Attack 4. Let's see, HP 4. Let's see, let's look at our slots here. Reese needs some slot upgrades. Estelle. Let's see. Estelle could probably use more Mind. So I'm going to put the HP for... let me see. I'm going to put... Let's see, Sapphire Gem is Mind 5. So, let's get ourselves another Water Gem. Everybody likes having HP. And then a Sapphire Gem is Mind 5. EP Cut. Heaven's Eye. Oh. You can make another move too for Estelle. Or move 3. Let me see, so it says 2, 3, 1, 3, 5, 3. Just 5, okay. She needs access to Curia though. Yeah, and that's gonna require a let me see. Let's see, hit, confuse, Mirage Gem, Protection Haze, Covert, EP, hit. Is my Estelle gonna be a caster? Maybe not. Alright, Curia. Curia does come in clutch. Let's see here. Let's see, we got action 3, action 4, action 4, action 3. You know what? I will get another cast 2. I'll get another high-powered cast onto my team. Attack 4, HP Mind. You know what, Reese? You can get the Sapphire Gem. Spiritual. Mind 5. It was a Sapphire Gem. Mind 5, Spiritual. Oh, receive less magic damage but more physical damage. Nah. Increasing my damage of any kind is inadvisable. Sapphire Gem, EP cut. Do I need EP cut? But what else can I put? Some AoE heals, I suppose. Sure. Let's see, action 3. Well, then I can move this off. I can move EP3 off. Oh, that has to be... okay. That is a dedicated Mirage spot. Unfortunate. Let's see, Solar Seal, Lily Necklace. Huh. The Carnelia Bracelet. Prevents Confuse. Auto CP up. Huh. I get the feeling that preventing confusion is going to be really important in the coming fight. Prevents mute, prevents confuse. Yep. Everybody prevents confuse. Phantom Thief's Cape. Increases the odds of foes dropping items. Does Estelle have minus 18 agility or something? Probably has to do with that, with the rest of how she's built. Well. Let's go ahead and get ready. Wait in front of the door and then leave on a cliffhanger. Aw, yeah, baby. We got to see Sieg in this stream. As far as we can tell, it's a good stream. You've been playing Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D. If you ever play it, you have a hilarious tip. A hilarious tip. Damn. I just realized the 6th Spleen has 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Anyways, this is the room where we fought Morgan. And, ladies and gentlemen, we have hit reset time. So, I'm afraid that the mystery of our final guardian of the impregnable fortress is going to have to remain a mystery for the time being. Thank you, everybody, for joining me in this leg of the journey. You're welcome to the stream. Blorf, glad you had fun. Solaris, James, AQ, Matthew, wherever you are, and thank you for the reminder to ping the Discord again, Moderator Katone. And thank you, if you're watching this stream as a VOD. So you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, join the Discord. It is in the description. Let you know when their stream comes up next time. We will finish up the Impregnable Fortress, perhaps the entire rest of this plane. And, we might have to beg for mercy along the way. What does that even mean? It's Sergeant Sender. He's gonna summon lightning on Richard again. You spoiled it. Or did he? Until then, game out.